Hey, hey, good morning. Okay, so I turned my phone a different way. Hello, how's it going? So, I am trying this for the first time, I think, and are things not going according to plan? So, hey, good morning. It is Keeping It Real Tiff. It is me, Tiffany, coming to you live on Monday. What's the date? January 14th, 2019. We are halfway into the new year. Well, halfway into the first month of the new year. But I wanted to ask you this morning, are things not going according to your plan? Do things look different than the way you hoped? Is it one thing after the other? Is doors slamming? Are people leaving? Are the plans you set out to do looking completely different than how you mapped it out in your head? Maybe you wrote it down a certain way. Maybe you wanted it to go the way that you wanted it to go, and you said to yourself that if it doesn't go according to this way, then I'm gonna fill in the blank. You know what I'm saying? My question to you is, how do you handle when the plans that you set out to do don't look like how they're supposed to go? How do you handle when things look different than how they're supposed to be? So I just want to touch on this morning with you. I just wanted to get on here and encourage you. When things don't go according to our plan, when things don't go the way that we want them to, or the way that we think they should, you have two options. One is you can run around like Chicken Little, you know, the little chicken that said, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, ah! Or you can say, you know what, hold up, let me, as my previous supervisor would say, let's pause and let's digest what's going on. Let's look at the thing, let's look at the bigger picture outside of the box, and then let's regroup and come back. And sometimes it's harder to do the second one because it's easier to turn into headless chicken syndrome because you're just not sure how things are going to go, and they might, go awry. Plans might go awry. And see, we're not really, I don't know about you, but it is sometimes hard to have a game plan as to um, what we want to. It's sometimes hard to have a game plan, pretty much. And so over the course of my life, I've had lots of things happen where things did not go according to plan. My plan, where doors were slammed in my face, where people left, they were removed, where jobs slammed shut, that I was let go, I was laid off, where it just I had pictured in my mind how they were going to go. And there were times that I've been told, Tiffany, it's not going to look the way that you thought, but I have you on a path that you're supposed to be on. A lot of times, too, we just got to trust the one who can get us through and makes it that he opens doors that no man can shut, by the way. He makes it possible to help us to deal with things that fly at us that we have no way of knowing. When things go awry, when things don't go as planned, you have to cancel something, you have to rearrange a schedule. Know what I'm saying? So there are a lot of times when you just gotta take pause, take a moment, take a step outside the box, and trust in the one who can close doors and open doors that no man can shut, and then regroup and then get back out there. And don't stop. Don't stop. I believe this is the year where things have been happening, where if doors have been slamming, you're going to come back and buy the whole building. Amen? So maybe this year hasn't started off on a good note for you. Maybe things have happened that are out of your control that you just had no way of seeing. That just happens to all of us, right? Things happen out of nowhere. You're going along and then boom, something happens. My coach and mentor says this: it's not the circumstances that fly at us, it's how we handle the circumstances that fly at us. So, how we handle them is key to getting to the next step, is key to um, to being able to stay level-headed, is key to getting the next stepping stone, getting the next strategy, getting the next step, getting the next instruction. The way how we handle what happens to us has an effect, and it can trickle down from you and to everyone else. So today, as you go about your day, know that when things don't go according to plan, it's all right. Don't freak out. Take a step back, regroup, ask God to give you the next instruction and strategy, and ask Him to show you what He needs to show you in this time. So this is Just Keeping It Real with Tiff. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll bring you another video soon, and don't forget to check out the other videos I have. And I love you. Have an amazing day. Bye. I don't know how to.